Hi everyone and welcome to this video. Today's video is about stretching. So we'll pause for our exercises that might be more intense, and we'll slow down the rhythm to stretch the areas of our body that feel tense. So I will count some repetitions, but if any exercise feels good to you and you need more stretch in that area, feel free to stay longer with the repetitions on that precise exercise. So for today also we'll use a band. You can, if you have a band at home, that would be great. I'm using a medium-sized resistance band, or if you don't have a band, you can use a towel, a hand towel, and you can fold it this way. Okay. So we'll start by just simply sitting on both of our sit bones. Make sure that your spine is tall, is long, elongating, kind of growing towards the ceiling or the sky. Shoulders back and down. Alignment. Let's work on a little bit of our alignment. And let's just roll your shoulders back and breathe at your own tempo. So make sure that we're adding some movement. This is also about mobility. You know, the areas that are tight. Maybe we tend to be on our computers working so hard, and we have those rounded shoulders all day. So shoulders back, now forward. Try to draw big circles with your shoulders. And just relax and breathe in this warm up. Okay, this mobility is starting to move. This is great for our upper body too. The muscles of our upper body are getting some movement. Now draw your shoulders towards your ears and let them out. Again, draw them in and down. One more time, in and down. Tilt your head towards the left, and you'll feel the nice stretch on the side of your neck. And try to open the stretch. Feel the more stretch in this area. Gently, of course. Go back to the center and tilt your head to the opposite direction, feeling the nice stretch in this area. Creating more space in this area. Now go back to center. Look over your right shoulder. Center, and look over your left shoulder. Adding again mobility of our neck. Right, one more time. Center and left. This time hold your band. Your hands are a little bit wider than your shoulders. You can hold the band and place it just below your knees, your hands below your knees. Let's inhale as you prepare and exhale as you lift just your arms. Relax your chest over your head. So your arms are over your head, and slowly lower it down. Let's do it a few more times. Inhale and exhale up and down. See how you feel your shoulder blades, how you're rotating. You're bringing up and down. Maybe today you don't have that much mobility, or maybe you do. See how far back you can go. Just slowly trying. Every time you bring your arms up, see how far back you can go. Remember, there's no pushing. It's just what your body is, how your body feels. And that's also so important, the mind-body connection. This time you can keep your arms up and take a few pumps back. 1, 2, 3. This is great for opening the chest, adding mobility of our upper body, upper back, the upper back. And let's do it again. And 1, 2, 3, and down. One more time. Draw your arms up, and 1, 2, 3, down. Let's do a few more. Bringing your arms up above your head. Maybe this time my arms can go a little, up and back and down without pressing. My arms are long, my spine is long, but my elbows are not locked. This is also good for opening the chest. This time, keep your arms up, and from the waist up, do a side bend. So stretch my left side, your right side, and feel the nice stretch on the ribs. Inhale and exhale there. Now, as you bring yourself back to center, remember tall, 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 and switch sides. So bend to the other side. Feel the nice stretch. Feeling how your ribs open in this area. And you know that you can direct your breath to your lungs. So you can think about I think you're looking at me, so your left lungs, and feel the air on those lungs. Like how they expand, because your ribs are expanding here. The oxygen is coming in, your lung is getting full oxygen, and as you exhale, go back to center. Now we'll rotate our spine. So we did the side bend, we'll add the mobility of our spine, so our spine is super mobile and resilient. So now let's rotate, meaning I'm going to rotate to the right as far as I can without pushing myself. See, I'm just going to kind of like facing a diagonal, like facing my knee. And remember, when I rotate, I don't shrink. I want to stay tall. I want to stay and create space on our vertebra. So rotate to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. I'm going to lower my arms. Now I'm going to work on flexion of my spine. So I'm going to sit, and I'm going to round my spine, round back. And I'm going to sit tall and bring my arms up over my head. Inhale and exhale, round. I'm also adding some pelvic movement here. My hips are moving, my upper body is moving too, my arms. Exhale. So it's just my spine, my pelvis, my hips, my scooping my belly, drawing my belly button to my spine as I am in this position. So inhale up and exhale. Inhale up, exhale round, doing a capital C with my spine. Now I'm going to sit on my mat, and I'm going to extend my legs. Place your hand on your foot. I'm going to hinge back, and then I'm going to hinge back, and then I'm going to round myself all the way down to the mat. So when I'm on the mat, I'm going to bring my elbows wide, and I'm going to point my foot and flex my foot. I'm going to point and flex, feeling the nice stretch on this posterior chain of my leg. Flex, point, flex, point. I'm going to stay just in neutral, like as I am stepping on the floor, just like that. And I'm going to draw my leg towards my chest. Feeling that nice stretch again. The stretch feels so good, and it's so good for you. Our hamstrings, our calves get to be tight, especially when we're sitting a lot. So breathe into that area of your body that where you feel the stretch. Drive, as I said, drive your breathing to that area, to those muscles, so there's more circulation of blood on that area. You're sending that, your brain is sending those signals. Then I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to roll up to a seated position. Sit tall, and I'm going to switch legs. So switch the leg, switch the other leg. We'll hinge back, straight spine, round back to a position like your back is on the mat. Elbows are wide, and let's point and flex. Oh, there's always one leg tighter than the other. In this case, it's my left, it's more tighter. I can feel the stretch here. Flex and point, flex and point. And you can keep doing these exercises. These are really good for you. You can do them throughout the day. This time, leave it in, it's not point or flex, it's in neutral. Now I'm going to draw my leg towards my chest, feeling that stretch on the back of my leg. Of course, relaxing my shoulders, breathing into the area that feels the stretch. Feels so good. Let's take one more inhale together and exhale. Inhale, prepare, and exhale as you roll up. And this time, hold the band with your hands behind your hips. Your feet are soles of the feet on the mat. Your knees are bent, and let's lay on your mat. So try to have your arms like that. You're just holding the band or the towel. Bring your heels closer to your sit bones. And the reason I'm telling you to hold the band is because when you hold the band, you see that your shoulders tend to open. So we want that. Imagine you're holding the band and adding some resistance, like you want to rip the band apart. Not so hard, but just feel a little tension there so you can keep opening your shoulders. Let's work on some pelvic tilt. So imprint your low back on the mat and lift a little bit your booty and maybe your hips, which is tucking your tailbone under or curling your pelvis. What sounds good to you? I'm just going to say imprint your low back on the mat and lift a little bit your booty off the mat and release. Inhale and exhale, imprint your low back on the mat and lift a little bit of your booty off the mat. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, imprint your low back. And last time. This time, adjust your feet, plant your feet on the mat, and start peeling your spine off the mat little by little by little by little. Inhale at the top and exhale down. Inhale again and exhale up. Inhale at the top and exhale down. Imagine you're melting your vertebrae on the mat little by little by little by little by little. And you reach to neutral spine, your pelvis on the mat, and you lift it again. So you curl and you peel your spine off the mat. Make sure that the weight of your body is on the soles, also on the soles of your feet. And exhale. And you could do this every time as well. This is a great exercise. You're stretching here your hip flexors. And this time stay up there. Now, concentrate on your hips. Focus on your right hip and dip your right hip. Just dip lower and go back to center. Left, dip your left hip and lift. Right, dip your right hip and center. Dip your left hip and center. Last time your right hip, dip and center, and left rib, dip, hip and center. Now melt your spine on the mat again. Release and drop, bring your knees to your chest, and you can rock from side to side. Let's take a little break from here. Hold again your band or your towel. Hold it a little wider so your hands are on a diagonal or a small V position. Feet are together. And let's just do like a windshield wiper with our knees. So remember your shoulders are back and down. And tilt your knees towards the right. And tilt your knees towards the left. Towards the right. Adding some rotation to our spine as we started. The mobility, some stretching as well. Areas that feel tense. We're like giving them space. One more time to the left. And center. Cross your right foot over your thigh and hold the back of your thigh, of your leg, and draw it back towards your chest. Elbows wide, and feel that nice hip stretch, like all this area. Inhale, exhale. One more time, take a deep inhale and an exhale. Lower your leg and switch legs. Cross the left leg on top of the right and draw your right thigh towards your chest and feel the nice stretch. Take a deep inhale into that stretch. Exhale. And inhale again. And an exhale. Lower your leg. And you can bring the right knee towards your right shoulder and feel the nice stretch as well. And switch left knee towards your left shoulder and feel the nice stretch. The more you create space here, the better it's going to feel the stretch. Bring both knees towards your chest, hold the back of your legs, and inhale and exhale as you lift yourself to a seated position. So I hope these exercises help you feel more stretched. I actually feel more relaxed, less stiff on my muscles, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching.